accepted, he holds one of the titles in the lightweight division. Gomez is a cruiserweight champion.
And now here comes Prince Naseem.
Put y'all up on something, man. Yo. You know what I mean? That shit is woke. Anything ill you see is woke. Nigga have a big 6 at the curb, that's woke, okay? Especially if he got the fully equipped kid on it, it's woke. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I had this bad bitch uptown, she was woke. Had me fucked up in the head, I mean. Bought the bitch diamonds and pearls, I mean. Should've seen them shit shining on the wrist. Now money ain't a problem, see my dough is like. Pulled out my bank on y'all niggas like.
You wouldn't believe that in private. He's very thoughtful, well-spoken, bright, quick. But when he gets out there, when the showbiz light goes on, he's on.
Now we're like, front like they had the manpower like. More so, I ripped it so I live the fast life. Come through with the pork slow like whoa. My nigga, like dough, nitro, my flow, nice clothes like whoa. East Lake with cocaine like whoa. Now I'm Doc Strange in the range like whoa. 100 miles an hour switching lanes like whoa. Plus I'm getting brain from the chick like whoa. Finger man with the asshole like whoa. Team floor switches and bitches like whoa. 9-9 jazz bitch cool like whoa. Keep them cheese lines on your blocks like whoa. Grenade through your window bitch like whoa. Love to see me do this shit like whoa. Niggas put me through this shit like whoa. So I'ma go toe to toe, blow for blow.
All champions have egos. But if ego was a crime, the Prince would be on death row.
Nitro, my flow, nice clothes like whoa. We back it, then flip it like whoa. Cars we jack it, then strip it like whoa.
And if ego is a virtue, the Prince is king.
Ain't no feet that come for crack like whoa. Asking for shorts and shit, nigga like whoa. Half on this quote, now nigga that's whoa. Flow so properly, you'll see I'm whoa. I'm deep like whoa. Guns deep out, deep like whoa. Hear my name in these streets like whoa. Must I pound the concrete like whoa. Fill his bitch ass feet like whoa. The man ain't judge
And once again, the record 34 wins, no losses, 30 knockouts. He had a string of 19 knockouts in a row that was snapped in the 12-round decision against McCullough. Later went 12 rounds again against Cesar Soto in that horrible wrestling match in Detroit. But then restored much of the luster with his 4-round destruction of Buyani Bungu in London. And now let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer to keep it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Foxwoods Resort Casino here in Connecticut, Prince Promotions, in association with Codemasters, Phantom Boxing Incorporated, and ART, proudly present 12 rounds of boxing for the Featherweight Championship of the World. Sanctioned by the WBO and the Mashantucket Pequot Athletic Commission. Chairman Joey Carter, Vice Chairman Richard Butler, Executive Director Joe Letelier, Commissioners John Burns and Peter Timothy. The 3 judges assigned at ringside who will be scoring the bout on the 10-point must system are William Hutt, Luis Pabon, and Clark Sammartino. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Michael Ortega. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Foxwoods Resort Casino in Connecticut, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver, trimmed with gold. He weighs 126 pounds and has an outstanding professional record. In 27 contests, he has 26 victories. He has demonstrated his knockout power by stopping 23 opponents inside the distance, and he has only 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the featherweight pride of Las Vegas, Nevada, the challenger, Augie Kid Vegas Sanchez. Sanchez. And introducing in the red corner, wearing leopard with Adidas trim. Weighing 126 pounds, also his professional record is a perfect one, consisting of 34 bouts with 34 victories, including 30 knockouts, and he is rated pound for pound among the best in the world today. From Sheffield, England, here is a man who is proud to honor his father and mother and the heritage of his family with Allah Akbar Muhammad Allah Rasul Allah. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning and defending undefeated featherweight champion of the world, Prince Naseem.
Everybody out. Chief Second, stay in.
I'm over the bill now.
I want everybody out. Hang loose a sec. Let me get everybody out here. Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Chief Seconds, Ahmed, trunks right here, a little bit high. From here up is good. Augie, from here up is good. Okay? We good, clean fight. Touch him up. Good luck. Touch him up. Good luck.
First thing we want to find out here, does Augie Sanchez belong in the ring? Has to show that real fast.
Bad sign for the Prince already. The referee is a no-nonsense man.
Ortega wants an outstanding welterweight.
Well, whether he belongs in the ring or not, Augie's been here long enough to have signed a 30-year lease. Prince Naseem needled Augie Sanchez at the pre-fight news conference, saying he had a case of nerves. At one point, Sanchez paused while speaking to the assembled press corps, and Naz laughed and said, "What's the matter, Augie? Are you a little nervous?" So he feels as though there's an element of man against boy here. And Sanchez is known to take a little while to relax and calm down in the ring. Let's see if he can get in a big blow, or if he takes a big blow early that helps him to settle down.
One thing about knockout artists, especially when they've got a lot in the first few rounds, it means they don't like going the distance. So you want to, if you're the opposite fighter, you want to tag them along, hit them every now and then, discourage them, let a lot of the air go out of the balloon before you go and mix it up with them.
And of course, Naseem is one of the great knockout artists in the sport, but Sanchez is the one who's never been past the 7th round in his whole career. So when Larry Merchant asked Prince Naseem in a meeting, do you feel an urgency to get in there and get him out in a hurry because he's young, energetic, and a knockout puncher? Naz said, no, quite the opposite. I'll take my time.
Sanchez has already gone to the body with straight right hands over and over. That means he's got a plan ahead. And I like the idea that Sanchez is going to the body early, making Naseem understand that the fight goes long, you're not going to have your legs either.
And as Augie throws his right hand to the body, Naz starts throwing his left to the body. Prince Naseem more or less in a southpaw stance, and here he does have the right foot way in front, but oftentimes Naz will just square up and fight as an ambidextrous fighter. Sanchez much more the conventional stand-up fighter in this matchup. Left hook. A little mechanical with it, but Sanchez unveiling his primary weapon.
Most important thing early here seems to be that Sanchez does see what the Prince is trying to do. He seems to see the punches coming just right there as he missed it, because what the Prince makes him so effective is his ability to punch from awkward angles that opponents don't see.
Prince was able to get him with a straight left hand that time. That's not a good sign. You want that